Welcome to my channel. Today we are getting into the Melt Cosmetics Millennial Pinx palette, and we're going to be doing 3 looks in this video. They are going to be mostly neutral since this palette is pretty light, but I'm going to try and jizz it up a little bit more. And excuse the hair clip. I cannot find a bobby pin for the life of me. Bobby pins just like to hide from people. So I still want to put my bangs back, but this is the only thing that I have. So we're going with that today. I'm also going to be trying out the lip glosses in this collection along with each lip so you get an idea of what they look like on my lips. But I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer, and we'll get into the first look. Alright, eyes are primed and I'm ready to go. I'm going to take Flamingo Dream. I'm going to do something a little different. I get these like slumps. I'm just going to put this in my front part of my crease. But I get in these like slumps where I feel like I'm doing the same eyeshadow look but with just different colors, and I don't like getting stuck in that rut. So I'm going to do kind of a weird look here. It may be weird to some people, but I'm just going to put this in the front of my crease here. And then I'm also going to start smoking it out along my lash line. And then I'm also going to put it under my lower lash line and blend it up towards whatever the heck I got going on right there. Alright, now that I got that to where I like it, I'm just going to I'm going to take Pink Leather, which is pretty light pink, and I'm just going to lightly put that in the rest of my crease. I don't want too much color, but I still want a little something there. And then I'm going to take the shade Modern Love, and I'm going to put that in the inner crease, defining it more. So I wanted to ask you guys, what's your favorite Valentine's Day looking palette that you've seen so far? Because I'm really curious. I think mine's is gonna be the Natasha Denona palette, because I've been in love with the Love palette. And then taking Modern Love again, I'm just gonna deepen up this like wing thing we got going on here. We got some exciting stuff to look forward to next week. I'm actually really excited. We got the new Jeffree Star palette coming out. I'm gonna take the shade GF and I'm gonna start smudging it on my lash line. We got Trend Mood box number 3 coming next week. And then I'm gonna take that shade GF just on the outside of my lower lash line and carrying it with that smoked out wing. And still taking that same shade, I'm just gonna put it right up against my crease right here. And then I'm just gonna go back in with the other shades and lightly blend out that gray. I don't want to blend it out too much. I still want it to be kind of like harsh in a way. And then I'm gonna take the shade Mixed Emotions and I'm gonna take it on my finger and just pat it all over my lid. And then I'm gonna take the shade Pink Noise and I'm gonna highlight my inner corner with that. And I'm also gonna highlight my brow bone. And then I'm gonna finish up the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Alright, and this is the finished eye look. I'm gonna top it off with the I keep wanting to call it a liquid lipstick. The lip gloss in As If. Look at it. It's so pretty. And this is what As If looks like on the lips just by itself. I do feel like a liquid lipstick would help make this lip gloss stand out a little bit more, because it's a black lip gloss, you can see like where it's thicker and where it's not. But this is what it looks like up close. The glitters in here are amazing. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And this is the end of the first look. Don't forget to let me know which look was your favorite in the comments. And I'm ready to get on to look number 2. All right, we are jumping into our second look. I'm gonna first start off with Modern Love. And I'm gonna use this in my outer corner and also in my crease here, kind of using it as more of a transition shade. So I'm making sure to kind of blend it up and out, up and out. These shadows blend so well, and I appreciate y'all's recommendations on the palettes y'all left on my initial review for this collection, because so far the actual quality of the eyeshadows is so good. I mean, they're light pink shades, but regardless, like, they're blending and laying down exactly how I want them to. All right, we're gonna get a little crazy. I'm gonna take Euphoria, the black shade, and I'm gonna start laying this down in my crease, this outer V. A part of me doesn't really understand why they included a dark gray and a black, because I don't really see the whole reasoning behind both of those colors. So I feel like when you pair it up with these pinky colors, they look pretty similar. And then I'm gonna go back in with Modern Love and just go over the edges. And then I'm gonna go back in with Euphoria and blend that under my lower lash line. All right, now I'm gonna play with the other gel liner. This is the shade Prissy. And I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with the other one and just use it to kind of cut my crease. This one isn't going on as smoothly as the other one did. All right, this one is just not really wanting to work for me. It's going pretty patchy. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but there's some parts that are more pigmented, and the more I try to fix it, the more it's starting to kind of mess up. So I'm gonna take the shade Ruby Spar and just go right over top of that eyeliner. And then I'm gonna take the shade Rose Brunch and I'm gonna put that in the very inner corner. I need to dust away all this fallout because I can feel it. Oh yeah, look at it all on my nose there. I'm gonna try wetting this shade. See if I can get like a better part up on my crease there, getting a more defined line. Yeah, I think these shades work 20 times better when you wet them versus using them dry even over a base. They still flaking out all over the place. And then I'm gonna go back in with Euphoria and just touch up the crease area. All right, I'm gonna finish the rest of this look and I will be right back. All right, and this is the finished second look. I actually like how this turned out. I haven't done like a darker smoky eye in a while, so I am totally digging this. And then for my lipstick, I used the Mademoiselle lipstick in Single, and then I topped it off with the Melt lip gloss in the shade Sucker. Because I was just really curious as to what it looked like on top of a lipstick. And then here's a little up close of all the shimmers. It looks so pretty. And then one last up close of the finished eye look. Now let's get into the third and final look. All right, we are down to our last look of today's video. I am going to be starting off with the shade Pink Noise, and I'm going to put this on my brow bone, and I'm also going to put it right in my inner corner and really pack it on in there, and then blend it up into this area. And then I'm going to take the shade Pink Leather and blend that into my crease just a little bit. I don't want any harsh lines. I just kind of want to build like a little bit of a pink shadow. And then I'm going to take the shade Mixed Emotions, and I'm going to take the shade Wet, because these shimmers are starting to get a little bit of a history with me flaking off. And then I'm going to take the shade Moon Glow, and I'm going to mix it with Rose Brunch. I'm going to take this little concoction Wet too and put it on my outer corner. There we go. That's more what I was looking for. And then I'm gonna take Flamingo Dream and run that under my lower lash line. And I'm gonna take the shade Euphoria and press that on my lash line. And then I'm gonna take the gel liner in OK Boomer. I'm gonna start on this outer corner and then just working my way in. All right, let's see if I could do the same thing on the other side. P.S. This gel liner is so hard to pick up on a brush evenly without picking up too much product. Just want to point that out. I think I got it kind of even. I don't really know. And then I'm going to take the shade Prissy and I'm going to put it in the front lash line area, kind of blending it in with the black. All right, I'm gonna finish this look up and I'll be right back. All right, and this is the finished third look. I just topped it off with the lip gloss shade in Johnny Rose. A nice little clearish lip gloss with all of the more flakier glitters in them. So my thoughts on this whole collection, I like it. I think it's cute. One thing to note about the lip glosses is that you do feel like the glitters when you're applying the lip glosses, and if you're a person that has a habit of rubbing your lips together, you are going to feel the glitter chunks in the lip glosses. Problem with these liners is that they're super soft, which is kind of a good thing, but at the same time it's kind of difficult to pick it up with a brush, because the second you put a brush in there, it just kind of moves with the brush. It doesn't have a lot of stiffness to it to really pick it up properly. That's my biggest complaint with the liners. The Prissy liner, I did have some issues applying it on my lid as like more like a cut crease. It isn't as pigmented as the OK Boomer shade, which is on the outside. That shade is pretty metallic and it pops instantly, while as that other shade, it just doesn't have the pop to it, and it could be just the color of it. As for the palette, I would have actually liked to see more of the actual colors like this, like maybe like a more reddish color, a darker coppery, something like pinky blue to go along with the more cooler tones. I just don't really like the color story, and my biggest critique on Melt, as just trying out this palette and Melt in general, is that I really think that they could work on their shimmer shades, especially the more chunkier ones, because I did find that they really fall out, they crumble in the pan, they're pretty soft, just weren't up to par with their matte shades. Their matte shades are bomb. Blend, even the black and the gray were really easy to blend them out, build them up. Same with the lighter pink shades, but the shimmers just did not hit the mark. I had way more problems with the shimmers than I did with the mattes 100 times over. I did like all of the looks, but I kind of feel like you're a little bit limited, and that's why I feel like I went for more winged out dramatic looks, because I felt a little bit more limited with this color selection. There wasn't anything other than a black and a gray that looked pretty similar on the eyes regardless. I don't think there was a really big difference between the black and gray. I think they could have put like a really deep burgundy shade, would have been really nice, or a red, or like a purpley black. Like, I feel like that would have added a little bit more variety to this palette than just light pinks, black and gray. You know what I mean? So that is my full review on this whole Melt collection, now that I've had time to really test things out. Regardless, the lip glosses are stunning to wear, take pictures of. They look super awesome over lipsticks, over lip liners by themselves. It's just, if you cannot stand the kind of grittiness with the glitter flakes, I don't think you should buy them. But I am very open to trying out new stuff from Melt. You guys give me a lot of suggestions on palettes that you like, and I'm gonna keep my eye open for some new releases. So y'all are gonna see some more Melt. We'll see if the shimmer formulation will get better from here. Let me know what you guys thought, and if you haven't seen my review over the whole Melt Cosmetics Modern Love collection, I'll have that video right over here for you guys. This video will be suggested to you by YouTube, and my face will be right here. Click on it and subscribe to my channel.